So, flex test training. We are, this is the last class of this rotation. Pick a pose. You gotta go, I've got answers. I hope. Kind of put myself on the spot there, but I hope I have an answer.
When I was
Uh-huh.
you lean a little bit and go, and then come back upright.
You're gonna come up a little bit.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
So it's like you're ringing the washcloth one way, and then it comes back to neutral, and you ring it the other way. So, go back, sir, right now. And then I kind of reset, and then, yes, good question. That was
Good, I was right for a change.
Yay! All right. Another pose. Anyone you want to revisit?
No.
Do you mind if we look at Hit the Tiger as far as when you're stepping out the foot placement?
Sure.
Because I think I'm still a little narrow or something, and I still feel a little wobbly.
Do you mind if I use you as an example?
No.
Let me see.
From here.
Uh-huh. Yeah, you're a little bit lateral. So
Okay, I feel wobbly.
this
That's why I'm-
foot, this heel will be on the line of the toe of the, there you go. Yes. So,
Yeah, that's good.
That feels better.
we were just talking about this with Ms. Virgilio. So, hit the tiger foot placement, which, you hear a lot. Just to revisit that, no matter what size, whether it's a little bitty one or a big one, hit the tiger foot placement means that when my end position of my front foot, that heel is going to be basically on a line with the toe. Can't pass my sobriety test today.
Uh-oh.
Woo! Proprioception is off, even though I am completely here. But yes, it's that. So, obviously this is not how you get into hidden tiger, but that is the alignment.
That feels better.
Feel better?
Yes. I knew I was doing something wrong because I felt wobbly.
And where else do we have this sensation? This is very close to where it should feel like at the bottom of Snake Creeps Down.
Okay.
Obviously my feet, this foot's gonna turn out a little wide for that, but same kind of position. Whoop. And then also you will have this in Cars the Wild Horses Mane.
Okay.
Smaller, obviously I'm not gonna go here, but same alignment. We'll also have it in Slant Flying, even though you come at it from this way around, it's the same. Here, like monkeys.
So actually, it's a pretty common.
It's very common,
replacement.
yes. So you'll see it a lot.
And that would explain why I'm off balance in those areas
Hey!
too.
I like it. But as you can see, in the form, you're coming at it from different directions. So part of the wild horses Mane, I'm coming forward at it. Slant Flying, I'm coming from a circle around it.
Okay.
What else did I say? And then there's the two Hit the Tigers. They're smaller. Yeah.
Okay.
Good question. Did that help?
Yes, it does. I can feel the difference. I'll practice that and look for that feel again.
And then the other fine tune about Hit the Tiger, which I still struggle with, is it's, when really done correctly, it's very much like the form, how you don't shift, you don't land into it. It's, I stay on this foot, then I shift and sink. And, that changes the way it feels, if I can remember to do that. Because I'm on muscle memory, and I'm like, that's not exactly right. That will change how far you can step out.
That actually feels better.
It does feel better. It feels more secure. It feels more stable. Uh-huh. Yes. Yes. Very good. Uh-huh.
Still in it, over to full.
I'm done one, huh?
No, that actually looks good for that stance. That's good. You're not. That looks proportional. Very nice. have a question? Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, any other Nei Kung grab bag questions?
Working on foot placement.
We're not on this.
Give me 5 moves to play with.
Trying to go through my little Rolodex of things I've observed, and I'm not coming up with anything like this. Let's get fixed. All right, compass keeps coming back to my mind. So, let's see. So things to remember about compass, because this one can feel like you're kind of forcing it or willing yourself into it. Try to remember gravity, like relaxing through this. So, think about my tuck here. And here too, I feel like it's obviously it's nothing like Golden Rooster stands on one leg, but I'm feeling that same lifting through my upper body and rooting through my lower body. So I feel that push, pull, lift, sink. And then all the way through, I'm going to think of extending and reaching through my fingertips. And then lean, let's go to the left. Things to look for. Keep your tuck here. It's very easy to let that sway kind of come back to your back. Don't let it. And then just kind of hang here on your own. You don't have to follow me. Like, I'm just going to kind of lean into this and let gravity incrementally do my stretch. Now, I'm keeping my shoulders down. I'm not bringing them up to my ears. And then obviously this is a weight up here. So this is where gravity's impacting, and hopefully I'm not leaning forward or back. So I used to think I had to use my muscles to pull myself down here, rather than, I'm just going to lean and soften and relax and let gravity gently pull me over. Now, I remember looking at myself in the mirror when we first started this rotation, I was about here. But I've incrementally let gravity soften so that I'm about here. And then rotate down. And everyone here looks good. I don't see anyone trying to touch your toes. That's good. See the connectedness. And then I do see some pretty radically bent knees at this part. And if possible, really don't lock them out, but try to straighten them as best you can without losing your tuck, which is the challenge. That's better, Mr. Watkins. Yes. Very good, Mr. Good. Yes. Good, extending to the fingers. Good. So even though you shifted the weight to your heels, make sure the balls of your foot stay engaged. That will help you not teeter and rock back.
Gotcha.
Yeah, does that make sense?
Yes. Except the last.
Good. So again, just think about relaxing through compass rather than forcing through compass. Question?
When you're leaning,
Uh-huh.
I feel like my hip wants to cock out.
Yeah, try not to let it.
Okay. Any suggestions on keeping it centered?
The tuck.
The tuck.
Keeping your tuck is
So
what's
I
gonna...
lost my tuck.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
so if you didn't hear for the camera, he's saying when he's leaning, he feels his hip wanting to cock out. And that happens if you lose this tuck, this foundational tuck. Because if I keep that, then this stays still and it protects my low back. Like I don't feel a thing in my low back. And I don't feel the urge to,
Gotcha.
you know.
I feel that. Thank
You
you.
feel the difference?
Yes.
Good. You okay?
Standard stuff.
All right, but as long as it's standard and not
Standard
new
stuff.
thing. Good. Yeah, so there's fine tunes, you know, the different layers of understanding each time you go through this one. And compass, you know, I've always loved compass, but I didn't fully understand compass until I was several years into my training. Oh, it's relaxing. Oh, it's okay. So hopefully that was informative and helpful a little bit.
Thank you.
Any other questions? Nei Kung questions before we
No, no.
go on? Good work. All right. The last day snake for a while. Next one is dragon, I believe. All right, life skill. Path of self-mastery requires persistent action. Persistent action achieves a goal without quitting. Path of self-mastery requires persistent action. Persistent action achieves a goal without quitting. Path of self-mastery requires persistent action. Persistent action achieves a goal without quitting.